Hey everyone, I'm Christine DeMeo and I am a professional musician here in Arkansas. And I posted a video earlier of taking you guys along with me to one of my gigs, and I showed you pretty much most of my gear that I use every single week. But I did get a lot of questions on my pedal board and what I'm running on it and the order. And I thought I would come over here and give you guys a more in-depth view of what I'm using. So let's check it out. All right, here's the pedal board set up, and let's go from the beginning of the signal. So recently I started using this pedal right here. I know it's not on the board, and I know that some of you that watched the video that I posted about gig day, this is a little different. It's only a little different. Anyway, Boss VE2 vocal harmonizer. Really big fan of this pedal. I cannot believe I am, because I hated it at first, but I really like it now. It offers a really good reverb and delay, and it has this little enhance button. I don't know what it does, but it like puts magic on your voice, and it makes it sound so crisp and clean, and just really helps cut through the mix, and I just love it. And it's pretty intuitive because you plug your guitar in here and it'll give you harmonies based off of the chord patterns that you're playing, and they're actually really good. I find myself really using only one harmony at a time, just because I feel like it sounds more natural and not so hokey. But the Boss VE2 pedal, check it out. I'm a fan. I think you will be too. So we go from this pedal into the TC Mini Polytune 2. It's just a tuner, but it's very accurate. I like it. I like the black color. Yeah, I put these little big buttons on here just because it's easier to punch everything that way. But I go from this tuner into the LR Baggs Session pedal. Now this pedal it's got some mojo. I really like it a lot. I think LR Baggs is kind of presenting it as a compression pedal, but it gives you this studio sound out of your acoustic guitar. My Taylor T5Z Pro sounds so much better, I feel, running through this thing. The saturation knob gives you so much warmth and depth. I absolutely love it. And then the Comp EQ helps you get out any of those treble frequencies. Maybe your guitar might sound like a little honky or boomy. Great. These two knobs, love them. Plus they got volume and gain. Anyway, so if you haven't checked out this pedal, watch a couple of YouTube reviews, see what it's all about. I absolutely love mine. So I'm going from this guy into the Joyo EQ pedal. It's just a cheap EQ pedal, but it really helps me carve and craft the sound of my acoustic guitar, and I really dig it. I think it was only like 40 something bucks. So if you're looking for an EQ pedal, maybe check it out. I know there's some other ones out there that are smaller, but I went with this one just to try it out, and I'm really digging it. So I go from the EQ pedal into the TC Mini Sub and Up, and this is where I get all my cool bass sounds from. This thing is powerful. I've never used the Boss Octave pedal before. I'm sure it's awesome because it's a Boss product, and I am also a fan of Boss products. But this little guy gets the job done, and I have no complaints about it. So I go from this guy into this sucker right here, which is the Mooer Red Truck. This is just a multi-effects pedal. It's a fly rig. And I really liked this one. I picked it over a couple other ones because I liked a lot of the features. And you can create your own presets. Like right now it's in live mode. I've got my reverb and drive on this, delay and drive, and then reverb and delay on this, and then I've got two others that I haven't really programmed yet. But I feel like I'm not having to tap dance as much using this thing, and when it comes to looping, you want to loop quickly and keep your audience interested, so this really helps. Anyway, all of that goes into this guy right here, the RC600, and I know that there are some really good effects on this looper, and I've messed with a couple of them, and maybe I'll get to the point where I use more of the onboard effects, but I've been using a lot of these for years, and it's just easy to get to on the fly, and I don't have to reprogram any buttons on the looper to, you know, I don't have to reassign stuff to get them to pull up the effects. So that's why I don't use it. Anyway, and then I've got the Boss FS7 pedal right here, and I just use it really to switch up and down memory. And I'm so glad I do, because it was a pain bending over and switching all the time. And last but not least, on the underside of this thing, I was going to show you guys, I wanted to run a balanced signal to my PA. And I play a lot of different places too, and sometimes I don't always get to use my PA. So this is the Radial Stage Bug DI, and I literally just velcroed and zip tied it underneath my pedal board, and this helps me have a balanced signal out to any PA that I'm using. So just food for thought, something small like that you can tuck under your board and save space. Well, there you have it. That's my pedal board rig. That's my big pedal board rig that I use for live looping, and hopefully you got some ideas of what maybe you want to do with your pedal board. Let me know in the comments if you appreciated this video. Like, subscribe if you can. And if you have any other questions or you want to know a little bit more and I can help you guys out, let me know. Until then, have a good day.